Okay, with all this hullabaloo about e-logs and all the rest of it in the United States of America, I thought I might show you a little bit about our logbooks. I just purchased this one last Saturday because the previous one had run out. This is what you fill out at the government office, which is where you get it. You don't get it from your boss or Fred Blogs or the news agency. Got to get this from a government office, and they fill out that bit, or you do. Now, in order to fill out this damn thing, they give us, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the back of it, 10, 11, 12, and some of these have doubled over, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, some of these are double over, so I may actually undercount. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Pages of instructions, plus you got to put in your employer's details there on how to fill the bloody thing in. And it is pretty simple, really, except there's standard hours, there's basic fatigue management, and there's, I can't even remember what it's called, super duper or something, fatigue management. My writing is atrocious when I'm always getting chipped by the gendarmerie about it. Actually, the last page of the actual instructions is listed as page 29, 30. So there's actually 30 pages of instructions how to fill the goddamn thing in. And if we go back here, talking about standard hours, okay, this table here that they've drawn out shows every configuration that you're allowed to do or not allowed to do under standard fatigue management, according to whether you're a solo driver or a 2-up driver, or whether you're a fatigue regulated bus or coach driver. And just to kind of explain it a little bit, over here, time in any period of 5.5 hours, 8 hours, 11 hours, 24 hours, 7 days and 14 days, you're allowed to work a maximum of 5.25 hours work time. In any 8-hour period you can do 7.5 hours work time. In any 11-hour period you can do 10 hours work time. In any 24-hour period you can do 12 hours work time. In any 7 days, that is 168 hours, you can do 72 hours work time. And in any 14 days, you can do 144 hours work time. However, the rest must be 15 minutes continuous in that first line, which is the 5.5 hours. In the 8 hours, you can have 30 minutes rest time in blocks of 15 minutes continuous. In 11 hours, you must have 60 minutes rest time in blocks of 15 minutes continuous. In 24 hours, you must have a minimum of 7 hours stationary rest time. In any 7 days, you have to have 24 continuous hours stationary rest time. In any 14 days, you can have 2 by night rest breaks and 2 by night rest breaks taken on consecutive days. That's just for the basic solo driver. I won't even go into the 2 up and the coach drivers. Up here, then we have the basic fatigue management. Okay, in any period of 6.5 hours, any period of 6.25 hours, you can have 6 hours work time with a 15-minute continuous rest time. What they don't say here is that you've got to commence at 15 minutes before the 6 hours is up. So 5 hours and 45 minutes. Okay. At 9 hours, you can work 8.5 hours work time, and it has to be 30 minutes rest time in blocks of 15 continuous minutes. In any 12 hours, you must have 11 hours. You can have 11 hours work time. Now, 11 hours work time, by the way, just to explain it, it's 11 hours driving, loading, scratching their backside, sitting in a queue, changing tyres, washing the truck, whatever. Okay, so let's come back to this. 12 hours. In any 12-hour period, you can have 11 hours work, which is driving and whatever else, fueling, and you must have 60 minutes rest time in blocks of 15 continuous minutes. In any 24-hour period, you can work or drive 14 hours work time, and you must have 7 hours stationary rest time. In any 7 days, you may work 36 hours of long night work time, and I'm not even going to go into that because that'll confuse you even more. And in any 14 days, that is 336 hours, you can work 144 hours work time with 24 continuous hours stationary rest time taken after no more than 84 hours work time, and 24 continuous hours stationary rest time, 2 by night rest breaks, and 2 by night rest breaks taken on consecutive days. That's just that part of it. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. Even the people that teach the stuff, because they change the damn things from time to time, don't fully know how to do it. The people that are supposed to look after, manage us, i.e. the police and the authorities, same deal with them. Most of them don't know how to do it. Somewhere back here is how you fill it out. By the way, you're not allowed to fill it out in red pen. They've put a red here everywhere in their example, but you're not allowed to fill it out with red pen or green pen. You must use blue or black. And you probably can't see that, but it's just mind-boggling. For blokes like me that have been doing it for a long time, it's no big deal. But for anybody new to the industry, it's just, they go, oh! It's just, poor buggers, it's just big drama for them. Anyway, that will do, and I'll post this in a minute.